A lot of people did not have nostalgia for Home Alone 2. Do you think it would get the same criticism Hangover 2 does? It's the same thing, pointless rehash, just bigger budget. Well, I mean, I have to keep in mind, that is not a new criticism of the film. That, like, it does not have a good Rotten Tomatoes score. People have been bringing that up. I brought that up. It's not something that's missing from the discourse surrounding the film. And nostalgia, like, maybe the difference could be Home Alone played for families, and so, like, I'm 1 year younger than Macaulay Culkin. So when those movies originally came out, because, you know, the year turnaround between shooting a movie and it coming out, when they originally debuted, I was basically the age of Kevin when they came out. So as perfect of the target audience as you could get, that's what I was when they came out. And, like, you know, we did do like birthday parties and stuff. We would go see Home Alone 2. That's what happened. So certainly there's a certain amount of nostalgia that can tie into that for my generation. And maybe it's just that they play so well with kids, and kids, they love Kevin. They love the traps. They love the movie in general. They're just, I think that's and then you talking about Hangover 2, it's for adults. And so adults are more discriminating. They notice that stuff more. Maybe it's that. I think at the end of the day, Home Alone 2 just has the magic and the charm. You can sit there on paper and list off all of the reasons objectively why it's a beat for beat remake in a new location. And you're right. The plot is so improbable. It strains so much credibility. It makes no sense whatsoever. But at the end of the day, it's got the magic. The charm is still there. And for generations, this still works that way. That my kids watch it and they love it. Came out 20 years before Liam was born. It's a timeless film, both of them, that they just still work. Karis loves them. We watched Home Alone earlier this week. We already started watching our Christmas movies, and we got to watch Home Alone. As soon as we watch Home Alone, then we throw on the Honest Action. Then can we watch that video with the Marv is dead? And then Karis is saying, can we watch the Marv is dead video and watch the Honest Action? If you don't know, look up Honest Action Home Alone. It's the Honest Trailers people, but go watch it. But it's not nostalgia. It might be that because it's the target age range, but the biggest difference, Home Alone 2 still works and has the magic, where Hangover 2 feels forced and it just doesn't work. Yeah, it's just as simple as that. I just think one of them has magic and one of them doesn't. One of them recaptures what you love about the original one and the other one doesn't. On paper, you are 100% correct. I mean, everyone holds up Home Alone 2 with the first one while ignoring a lot of its flaws, but Hangover 2 gets trashed by a lot of the same reasons. But like at the end of the day, do the most important things work? Home Alone 2, it still has the magic, the John Williams score. It pulls out those feelings and it makes you laugh. And, you know, putting Kevin in a hotel with Tim Curry is just interesting and funny enough. And then when it does do the ending, it is more exaggerated and extreme, but in a way that felt like you wanted a little bit more. Whereas Hangover 2, none of it really captured the magic. It wasn't as funny. And maybe some of that's like Christmassy. You want Christmas to come every year. And so a second adventure with Kevin alone, you want it. Versus, I don't know that it plays the same way with guys getting drunk and behaving badly. It wasn't funny. It wasn't charming. It missed the thing that the first one had. So it is true. On paper, you can make the same criticism. They have the same faults, but they don't have the same positives. Where Home Alone 2 is still funny and it's still charming. And Hangover 2 isn't as funny. It's not as charming. And it's just mean and gross. Like, was it Stu? Is it the Ed Helms character? What they do goes down with his character. It goes places. I actually prefer Home Alone 3 to Home Alone 2. It's a rehash plot, yes, but the plot does stretch logic, but not near Home Alone 2 level. I still enjoyed all the movies, even 4 minus the new one. Well, and I would say that even the premise of Home Alone 3 is different enough that I wouldn't call it a rehash, because it's so much more involved, and there's other ingredients to kind of what's going on with it. You have Kid defending his house, but the mechanism, the reason, the scenario with the family is so different that I wouldn't call that a rehash. It's just another excuse for a kid to place traps and battle criminals and stuff.
Most of these clips are pulled from my Patreon live streams. I do about 6 live streams every single month. For $2 per month, $20 per year, you can get access to all the exclusive videos and live streams. For $5 per month, you get your name on my end card. At the top tier, you get a 30-minute video chat with me each month. The link down below in the description has more information.